Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Vasyl Lomachenko versus the winner of Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter. Sounds like a great match. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Great night of fights, great night of boxing. Vasyl Lomachenko reigned supreme, took Jorge Linares' best punch, and he took his belt. Unlike Broner and Polly, and I took his girl. Why you bragging about my side piece? So Lomachenko did that in New York. Great fight, technical chess match, and I want to look towards the future. Now, Bob Arum, he spoke with media after, and this is a type of performance, like a coming of age type of performance. We know Lomachenko is good, but this was a fight where, you know what I mean, he could really be tested. I told you guys that. And he was tested. He got dropped for the first time in his pro career. And there was a good exchange of punches. Jorge Linares was definitely valiant and had heart. He was game. I think there's certain things he could have done differently, but I'll probably say that for another video. But Lomachenko figured it all out, made the proper adjustments. Nasty liver shot. Jorge Linares was out of there. Now, the great thing about this is that Lomachenko, with him moving up in weight, there's some good fights. I did a video about it. Check on the channel. Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter. It's the sources have said that they have agreed to a deal to fight this summer in July. I think July 28th at the Staples Center where the Los Angeles Lakers play. So LA, pretty much in Mikey Garcia's backyard. And that's a great unification. Now, I don't think that a Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter Jr. winner will be next for Lomachenko. And listen, on my channel, I'm fair. I think if Mikey Garcia is fighting Easter Jr., which could prove to be a tough fight, I know some people don't think it'll be a tough fight because they think Easter may have lost this fight or lost to Fortuna. It's a tough fight, right? Lomachenko just got out of a tough fight. So I can picture. Bob Arum says that he's probably going to have Lomachenko come back in August at the Forum. His home base is now California. I believe he's training out in Oxnard. That's where I went to his media day. So I think it's fair for Lomachenko to get a Ray Beltran type of fight. You know what I mean? Someone that we probably know he can beat. You know what I mean? But Beltran does pose the power, you know what I mean? And he has good experience. So we'll see. We'll see if he's rugged enough to duplicate what Salido did. But if he's staying at lightweight, I could picture that being next, to be honest. I don't think he has to go immediately into a Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter Jr. fight because he just came off a tough fight. And Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter, they're probably going to go through a tough fight. So I would like to see that, though, after. You know what I mean? Like, they fight, like, if Mikey Garcia fights Robert Easter and Lomachenko, let's say, fights Ray Beltran, he has a belt. So collect that belt if you can get it from Ray Beltran. And then the winners meet for like an undisputed unification. That would be brilliant. Lomachenko and team have mentioned the idea of possibly going back down to 130. I didn't really hear anything in the post-fight press conference or anything where they said it, but I didn't watch all of it. So I don't know. I hope he stays at 135, to be honest. You know what I mean? And if he does go to 130, I want to see him fight Gervonta Tank Davis. That's the best fight out there at 130. And there's just a lot of options, and I'm happy for that. Lomachenko, he's a beast. He went and became the first person to win in 3 different weight classes in that few fights. So within his 12th fight, he's already won the title in his 3rd weight class, right? That's an accomplishment. I will say this, though. Part of it is your promoter too, and the opportunities they present to you. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of skilled fighters, and if they were put in the same position where it was possible that they could fight, you know what I mean, Rocky Martinez and Jorge Linares and whatnot, and they were given those opportunities at that time, then not necessarily in 12 fights, but they would get those accomplishments early. So part of it is your promoter, and we know Top Rank is throwing a lot of opportunities and exposure Lomachenko's way. But good fight with Lomachenko, Linares. I think there was some vulnerability showed. So maybe the Tank Davis fights and fights with, I don't think Mikey Garcia ever had a problem fighting Lomachenko. He was very vocal about it. But maybe these other cats who may have had doubts about Lomachenko, if he's beatable or whatever, now you've seen him look vulnerable in the round or certain spots. So let's see it. I'm just trying to see the best fights. Lomachenko did his thing. But I'm feeling good, man. Eagles Army, we killing. I feel like a lot of what I said has been very consistent. Like I remember around the time, maybe when Lomachenko fought Miguel Mariaga, some people were saying he's pound for pound #1. And I said he's very good, but I wouldn't put him at pound for pound. And I said I would have Terrence Crawford since Andre Ward is retiring, right? And then people were mentioning the notion of Terrence Crawford and Lomachenko and saying that Lomachenko would dust Terrence Crawford off. But you see Jorge Linares, who with his what he does well and the size advantage, he made it very complex for Lomachenko in there. So I really think that the Terrence Crawford fight, just like Lomachenko's own trainer said, he said, oh, why would we go up there? That's suicide. And I think people are now just starting to, even though I said it back then and I was crucified and I was the villain for saying these things, I think people are starting to see that these weight class jumps are no fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna just, people were, remember I did a live stream, they said Lomachenko would beat Tommy Hearns at 154. I mean, whoever said that in the live stream, do you still believe that if he got knocked down by Jorge Linares moving up 5 pounds? Like honestly, you know what I mean? Terrence Crawford at 47, there were people at that time that said Lomachenko could beat Terrence Crawford. I mean, is anyone really believe that? I don't. I think Lomachenko's talented, not taking anything away. Other thing, Top Rank is the one that mentioned, and Team Pacquiao, a fight between Pacquiao and Lomachenko. So I'm curious, because if Pacquiao gets past Matisse, which is no walk in the park, Matisse got cracks, and I look for him to probably have a good training camp because it's Pacquiao. Who doesn't want to knock out Pacquiao, send him to retirement, or, you know what I mean, have a Pacquiao name scalp on your resume. But after the Linares performance, what Lomachenko did win, but there was some vulnerability shown, are they still willing to make the Pacquiao fight? Because if Pacquiao gets past Matisse, that's another hellified option, in my opinion. If, let's say Pacquiao stops Matisse, then a Pacquiao-Lomachenko fight would be huge. And they're the ones that brought it up. So it's not about me wanting to see Lomachenko keep moving up in weight. I'm just saying, they said they wanted to fight Pacquiao. So I want to know if that's still an option if Pacquiao gets past Matisse, because that would be a pretty big fight. Let's say Lomachenko beats Ray Beltran, and then you fight Pacquiao after that, if he gets past Matisse. So a lot of different options. Let me know what the best option. The fight that's super realistic for me is the Mikey Garcia Robert Easter winner at some point in the next 2 fights or so. Let me know your thoughts. Where does Lomachenko go from here? Who should he fight next? What is the best match? Anybody that could possibly beat him, or does he beat everyone in and around his weight classes? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego, son. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.